Good afternoon, my name is Austin. I'm a salesman here at Mercedes-Benz of Manchester, and thank you so much for your interest in our absolutely beautiful 2020 GLE 350. Now, as you can see, this vehicle has a few upgrades. First, starting with the AMG exterior package. You can see we have the aggressive fender in the front. This vehicle also has the intelligent lighting system that comes with the exterior lighting package. This vehicle is a beautiful iridium silver color. Underneath the hood for the GLE 350, we have a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine which makes 255 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. Moving around to the side, we'll take a look at the beautiful 21-inch multi-spoke AMG rims. Now moving back to the side view mirror. Both side view mirrors are auto folding, auto dimming, and if you look in the bottom corner there, you'll see a little triangle. That's going to light up red when a vehicle is in your blind spot. This vehicle also has the keyless go package, which with the key in your pocket allows you to lock and unlock the door by placing your hand on the outside and inside of the door handle. That's going to work on all 4 door handles and the trunk. Now moving around to the rear end of the GLE, take a look at the back end. You can see you have the dual exhaust down below. You have a trailer hitch there, which you can use. Underneath this lip, you have a little fold-out backup camera. That's going to fold out automatically when you put the vehicle in reverse and fold back in when you put the vehicle back in park or in drive. We'll open up the rear hatch here to show you the cargo space that you have in the back. This particular vehicle has the 3rd row seat package. So as you can see here, you do have 2 seats all the way in the back that you can lift up. That is an optional package for the GLE 350 and 450. Now this hatch is multi-adjustable height, so you can adjust the height to wherever you want it to be. If you have a garage that you park the vehicle in and you don't want to hit the tailgate off of the roof, you can adjust it so that it only opens up to a certain point. To close the hatch, you're simply going to press that button. It'll do so automatically for you. Now moving around to the passenger side, I'll open up the rear door to show you the beautiful espresso brown on magma gray leather interior. And looking up, you can see this vehicle also has the panoramic sunroof. Now opening up the rear door, I'll take a quick look here at the 2nd row seat in this vehicle. Now because this vehicle has the 3rd row package, you are able to move forward and back the 2nd row. This is going to allow you to create more legroom for the 3rd row passenger if you have people back there. It's also going to allow you to recline that rear seat. Now these seats are still 40-20-40 splitting, so you can just fold down the center seat if need be. And you can also, with this little switch on the back here, lift up the entire 2nd row. Allowing you to easily access the 3rd row seat here. Now moving inside the front seat of the GLE 350, first I want to start by mentioning the absolutely beautiful ambient lighting system that we have in here. Now you'll see it shows up around some of the creases of the trim on the center console, on the dash. It's going to show up behind the screen, the infotainment screen here. It's even going to show up in your footwells and on the door panels. There are 64 different colors that you can choose from, as well as a few different effects. Now to take a quick look around, I want to first start with the center console. I'll pop that open to show you the space that you have inside. You also have a little USB-C port, which you can connect your phone to. Close that and move forward to the air suspension switch that we have right here. Now you can, with this vehicle, raise and lower the suspension simply by pressing up and down on this switch. That is an extra, that's an option that you can choose for the 350, 450, and any GLE model that has the 2020 model year. Moving forward, we'll take a look at the control panel for the 2020 GLE. This is the touchpad, one of the 4 different ways you can control the screen and settings inside the vehicle. It is very responsive, works a lot like a touchpad on a laptop. On the left side, you have a few buttons here, one for your parking assist, one for your vehicle settings, and one for your favorite settings. You also have a few quick menu buttons on the right side. Back to the left side, you have this little dynamic select switch. That's going to switch to any of the 5 drive modes that this vehicle has. Moving forward, we have our 2 cup holders. Behind the cup holders, you have a little pad here. When you place your smartphone on that, if it is wireless charging capable, that little pad is going to wirelessly charge your phone while you drive. In the top corner here, you'll see we have two USB-C ports. When connected to your phone, this USB-C port will give you access to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Close that compartment and move up to the climate settings in this vehicle. You see you have 2 climate zones, one for the driver and one for the front passenger. Moving up, we have the second way to control the infotainment screen, which is to simply touch it. It does have a very responsive touchscreen, much like the touchscreen on a smartphone. Now for the third way to control the infotainment system and settings, we have a touchpad right on the right side of the steering wheel. That's going to allow you to control the infotainment system itself, so that you can do so without taking your hand off the steering wheel. The fourth way to control the infotainment system and settings inside the vehicle is to use the brand new voice command feature that is featured by the MBUX system. Now to use this system, you can simply say, "Hey Mercedes." She will respond to you and you can give her very general instructions. She can understand most things and either display certain information or change different settings inside the vehicle. For example, "Hey Mercedes,
how may I help you?
I'm hot.
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side to 75 degrees.
Hey Mercedes,
How may I help you?
turn the color green."
Okay, I'm changing the color.
Now moving back to that right side of the steering wheel, I'll show you a few more of the switches that we have here. We have one switch to answer and hang up phone calls and another to manually activate that voice command feature and access your favorite menu. You can also adjust the volume right from that switch there. On the left side, you have another touchpad. This touchpad is going to allow you to change the information displayed in the gauge cluster screen. As you can see, you have a whole bunch of different information that can be displayed inside of each gauge and even in between the 2 gauges. You have a few different layouts that you can set that screen to. You can have it in sport mode, understated, or progressive mode, as well as classic, which is where it is right now. Also on the left side of that steering wheel, you have a few switches to control the cruise control. And behind the steering wheel, we have 2 paddles to manually change gear. Now looking to my left on the door panel, you'll see we have a few switches here. Those are going to change the position of your seat. You have 3 different memory buttons for 3 different preset seat positions. Looking just above those switches, you have a few buttons for your heated and cooled seats. You also have a button right here, which when pressed allows you to control the passenger seat with the switches on the driver's side. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Austin. If you have any additional questions, you can contact me directly at 603-669-6788. My extension is 220-211.